Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vicki and I'm here in 2024 January. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and you are ready to get crafting. So this is my first Saturday morning makes for 2024. I've been following Jill for many years, but she has been doing the Saturday Morning Mates hashtag, Satmorn Makes, and it's Jill Norwood of Greenwood Girl Cards, and she has been doing this fabulous job for the past 4 years, getting us inspired and ready to craft. So I have been doing this for a couple years now with her, and I wanted to do Where's Coco? Where's Coco Bear? So this is by Anna White, and here is her die. And so these are the parts, and it's by Impression Obsession. So I got started on this. I was really interested in making this, and she did a fabulous tutorial of this bear which she created. It's her design, and so I thought I would get this die and get busy making Coco Bear. So I started out with, let me show you the things that I've used. And let's move this out of the way. That's my theme. Where's Coco? All right, so I started out using this die for the majority of the tags. I did make tags and I did make cards. I made only 2 cards and the rest tags. Then I used also one of these. I used this one, the first one that I made, the large set. And this is by Tammy Tupero. Let me show you. That's her name. This is Maker's Movement, and I don't know whether this is still available. I got this at the thrift store. I was scored on that. Okay, and let me just show you some of the stamps that I used. Those are the dies. I used this stamp, just this wreath here, and I used this, just a few of these stamps, so I'll just show you this. I've showed this before, that Joe Norwood introduced us to, and I also got this one that I used also, and they're great stamps. Sorry about the glare. And I used this for the cancellation stamp, and I did use these stencil stamp set by Tim Holtz. I don't know the name of this, but by Stampers Anonymous. Let me see if I can find a name. I've shown this before also, and Anna actually showed us this, and I just fell in love with all the little tiny sayings and little things. You'll see where I put them in my cards and tags. I used this, and I just used, this is Tim Holtz. What is this one now? I think it is the Field Notes. It's right there, Field's Notes. And I think I just used some numbers off of this one. And then I used this one, which I just purchased. It is Tim Holtz, the Christmas one. So it's right there, holiday postmarks. So I'm into the postmarks lately. I did use this. This is a Stampin' Up set that I got at the thrift store. I think I used one of these Santas. I think this Santa, and not sure if I used this one as well. There's a couple of small dies that I used. I have these two sets that I got several years ago, and they are for those little pictures, you know, those you print out and put pictures in for your planner. And so it comes with all these little cute little things. So I did use a couple of these, and I did use a couple, maybe one of these. It'll be a surprise. So, okay, so I used that. Now, I also used, for the back side of the tags and inside, I did use some different dies, and they would be this by Dynamics. There's not a name on it. Dynamics doesn't name them or put any numbers on theirs. But my favorite things, Dynamics. And so I use this inner portion on one of them. I use this a lot by Anna White, and this is her design. And there's her name here. It's some Impression Obsession die. I did use this one, just I think the inner portion of this deckled edge by Frantic Stamper. And I think I just used a small one. And I used this one, a small one of this one. That's also a My Favorite Things Dynamics. And it's a frame die, so it just cuts this frame out. So I used that. I did use this. I don't know if this is Anna's design or not. Doesn't say. But it's a pine branch, and there's the number. Impression Obsession, this is what it looks like. I did buy this this year with the bear. This is by Jeannie Schiff. And I did use, I think, the special day and wishing you a happy birthday, I think. Very happy birthday. I did use this by Sizzix, which is an old die, Stew Kill Gore. And has a number there. I don't know if it's still available. I did use those. And I did also use some stamps that were background stamps. I got this at the thrift store, which is really nice. I love this font. Kind of script, handwritten. Has all the, you know, Christmas and Feliz Navidad. So I really like that one. This is what it says on here, Hero Arts. And I don't think it says a year. Oh, 2001. So I got that at the thrift store. This one I recently purchased by Whippersnapper. I don't know who this is by, but Anna showed it on her channel, which is okay. I drew a blank. Miss Daisy, Anna White, Miss Daisy, I believe. So I use that. Last thing, I just use all my cardstock that I have in my stash, and there's other things I've used that are just for my stash, but I did get this last year, Recollections, and it is holographic, so I did use that one. So let me get into the cards. So the first card I made was this one using the Christmas motifs because it was Christmas time when I first did this. You know, I think maybe before Christmas or right after Christmas I made this one, and I did do the tag circular here, and then with the okay, I can't not think of these words right now, but do you know what I mean? It's not a Brad, but anyway, this you'll be yelling at me saying it's that, it's this. But here's the bear that I did with this little scarf out of the same paper from Hobby Lobby, and then a little tree I had in my stash he's holding, and put some snow on him. And here's a little tag I can write down because it's no longer Christmas, that I can write down whatever sentiment I want. And this is the back. This is Anna's tag, and I put two from and a little sprig from the Tim Holtz set. So, and I used some yarn that I had in my stash, and then I have a little jingle bells with this little, I put this together, I showed this on my last video. A little stamp, it's hanging with this little jingle bells, rusted jingle bells, two different kinds. And so that was the first one that I made. And then I made this one here. And that was using that circular wreath, but I stretched it out. It's one of those polymer ones, and so I stretched it out on my block, my stamping block, which I have right here. So this is what I did. I just laid it down and stretched it long ways, and so then, and I take it off, it's circular, and then I can place it down to make it oblong. So that's what I did for this, and then stamped it out on my paper, and that's how it came out. And look, I thought it was cute. And then I used the pattern paper here, same for the scarf. Little deer he's holding, that's from my stash. And then I've got the same die, and brought it out vertical, and then have the little tree. Then I have these little buttons that I got, handmade with love, tied it with some twine, and have this little also string type of thing. But the buttons I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just got them. They were a deal because they were $1.99 on regular price from this price, I believe. And then I also got these. So you get 4 buttons, and for $1.99. And then the smaller ones, you can get these. Anything under $2.49, I believe, is 99 cents. So I got a few of those. I just thought I'd mention that to you. Just if you want to go out and check out buttons. I hadn't looked at buttons for a long time. Even this $5.49 one was listed for $1.99. So go check those out if you're interested in these buttons. But I thought that was really cute, and I can dress it up a little more if I want to. But you know, I'll be holding on to these for a while. The next one that I made was this little bear, and Coco is holding a little bowl, which I cut out from this stamp, which is I got from the thrift store and has nothing on it. Doesn't have a label or anything, just says it's $5. So I scored on that one as well, and I did watercolor it and fussy cut it and put it in his hands. Put a little sprigs of these, I think this is a Tim Holtz, these circular ones that wind up into a circle. I didn't bring that die out, sorry. But I did put a few of those in here, and then tied it with, this was in my stash, this little kind of a suede string or tie, and then I used this black tie around, and then on the back I used the same die. So that's what that one looks like. I thought that one came out cute. I just actually like this color because it reminds me of those boots, you know, the colored boots like this that go hiking with. So that's why I used that one. The next one was this one, which was fun to make. I actually had this little hat that I made out of, I think it was a little bowl or something, and I cut it and rounded the corners and inverted it, and then just put a little marker on here. Made it into a little hat. So I thought that was cute. He's holding the cup that Anna has in the die. And I just did a little twine here and some, I think this is suede leather with a little button on here. And I just have these little clips on here because I have it clipped onto my hanging tree. And I think I did a little bit of background printing in the back. I didn't go overboard on these, but and then made it pretty plain and clean lines with a little bit of the scarf looking part of the banner, and then just put a little tree branch, so I can add to these later when I decide to give these to people. And then I will go towards showing you some of the cards I made. So I did make this card with the background with the leaves that I showed, the Sizzix ones, and this here is part of my jelly print that I had worked on a couple months ago. So I took a piece of that just to have fun with it, and I did some stamping here, and I also did this little bear and put he's holding, it looks like a book, but this is a stamp, a stamping up, stamper up. If you know what I mean. I just showed that it's a stamp, and I did it in this I think it's a forest green of the distress line, and so I just stamped it up and distressed it, used a little Tim Holtz tape here, and inside I just put this wishing you a very happy birthday. I do have a birthday coming up on this month, so this will come in handy. I think I can get away with using this for January. And I didn't finish the back. I just made the card. And this is another card that I made, and it is more of a feminine with snow, and I did do the background of the card with stamping, letter stamping, and also some splatters of kind of a grayish blue tint for hinting of the snow, and did this tree branch in pattern paper that has some pink and green, and then this is also a boho from what is it, Hobby Lobby's line that I made the scarf out of, and then just did a little note that I can take out and put in the back something. And this one has a Christmas tree though, so it's more for Christmas. And then inside, you can see I did do the decal edge of the Frantic Stamper die. And I did use this velvet from Joann's. I got this recently. And then I carried it through the other side of the card, have a little frame that says, have a very special day. And so that is my second card that I made. And then I started getting a little, oh, okay, here we go. Another little girly card. I did this one, which is a snowy one, no distressing, just very white snowy card with a 2-finger bow and some holograph paper with the here and also the little branch of something. And then I found this little die that is a ornament, and so I put a little snowflake, and then topped it on the top with the holographic paper, and then put a little tiny wire and wired it up for hanging on a tree. And so that's my tag. And on the back, I use the My Favorite Things die as a frame, and to and from with a little stamp of a tree. And here's a little bit of lace. I think this is vintage lace I used on here to correlate with the color of the tag. And so that's another of my tags. This is another tag, kind of a feminine tag with this curly bunch of pink and white and glittery looking fibers. And then what I was doing is I thought this looked like it should be corrugated. And so I used my corrugated tool, which I have. Many of you probably have this, but I still have mine, and I still use that for things I make for my daughter. And actually, she also found hers. She has one. So I use that to make this corrugated paper. I had stamped it previously with that Christmas stamp. So it's very faint, but I love it. It's just very dainty, and then and feminine. Then I made this white bear, polar bear, and he has a little scarf hair, or she, and it is he or she, it doesn't matter. And so I did this out of paper I had in my stash, and I thought it looked really cute with the stripes going this way and across with a little bit of a branch through here. And she is not holding anything, so she needs something. I don't know what I'll put in there, but she'll be holding something as well. This is a Tim Holtz tree, a die cut tree that I had just already die cut, so I just used that piece. I had this in my stash as well. It's really pretty. I think someone gave it to me. I forgot who. And then on the back, this is the same. I must love this because I keep using it. So this is Anna White's die, and it's a little tag. So this is what it looks like on the back. And then I decided I'm going to make a black bear, another black bear. And this is what I came up with using the corrugated paper, not using the tag die. And I put on here giant coconut buttons with some twine here, and some leaves here and there, and he's holding a little note that says I love you with little branches. And then on the back, I didn't want to finish it off, so I put some this paper here. I don't know. It is an old paper I got from Tuesday Morning called Country Rustic. It has a lot of really nice woodsy kind of papers, and so I just doubled it up. Put this also this wired twine, or this is like a burlap type of rope looking thing, and it has wired, so I wrapped it around, glued it to the other side of the button, put a little fabric flower, and over here is just a little bunch of little papers I just stuck in here because I'm not deciding what I'm going to do with this yet. So I thought this is very cute to put in here. And also I have a little something here that I thought was really cute to put over here, just to have decorative for now, right? So that's another one. And then I just got a little crazy, and I decided that Cocoa Bear was so much fun, but Cocoa Bear has been gone. And so I made this tag because I like the corrugated, and it reminded me of something like a sign out of the holographic paper. So I did come up with this. So I just did a little craziness here and used the mustache and the glasses and the little antlers because he is in disguise. He's not holding anything right now, but I think he stole something. So I'm sure I'll put something in there that he has stolen, like a picnic basket. And then at the top I said wanted Coco the bear, made his little metal sign. And then I have a little flag here on the tag. And that is what I've made. That's all of my Cocoa Bears for now. I do have a lot more I can make because look at all these cutouts. I went crazy, yes, but they were fun to make. Go check out Anna White's channel and where she has made the Cocoa Bears and did a tutorial for you to make them. And they're so fun to make. I just couldn't stop. But with this crazy one, I can stop now. I mean, he can hold all kinds of stuff. I think this is really cute. Look at these little things. He can hold this kind of little things, flowers, or all kinds of stuff. And gingerbread men. It's endless. So I think I'll be giving these out next year for Christmas, and that will hold me over. So I hope you enjoyed this long video, and hope you go out and make some of your own. And it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. And yes, I will talk to you in the next video. Thank you, Anna, so much for making this little bear. And Coco, he is wanted. So absolutely. Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye.